Good day, everyone. In this video, I will present a brief history of the evolution of the human rights. So we start in 539 BCE, or before Christ era. The rise of human rights took root in ancient Mesopotamia during the Akkadian Empire. The Cyrus Cylinder is recognized as the oldest historical law on human rights. This was implemented with the king of the Persian Empire, Cyrus, who also freed the slaves in Babylonia. Under this law is the right of a person to choose his religion and that everyone should be treated equally with other races. From Babylonia, the idea of human rights reached India, Greece, and Rome. And from there, the concept of natural law emerged, where the people observe unwritten laws in the way they live. We go to the year 1215, when the Magna Carta, or otherwise known as the Great Charter, was signed with the King of England, King John I. Within this charter is the right of the church to be free from government interference, the right of citizens to own and inherit property, and provide protection against oppressive taxation. It also promotes the right of widows to have property and to choose not to remarry. Also, it includes the right to due process. Before we proceed, a widow is a married woman whose husband has died. On the other hand, a husband whose wife has died is what we call as a widower. On 1628, under Sir Edward Coke, the English Parliament sent the Petition of the Right to King Charles I of England as a declaration of civil liberties. Within this petition are no taxation without the consent of Parliament, due process of law, no soldier may seek refuge or stay temporarily in the residence of an ordinary civilian or citizen, and martial law may be enforced at times of peace. Then we go to 1776, wherein Thomas Jefferson wrote the United States Declaration of Independence, declaring the independence of the 13 colonies from the British Empire. The idea of this declaration spread throughout the world and influenced the French Revolution of 1789. We have, as we see in the map, the New England colonies, namely Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and the colony of Rhode Island. The middle colonies include Delaware, province of New York, the province of New Jersey, and the province of Pennsylvania. Lastly, we have the southern colonies, the colony and dominion of Virginia, the province of Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, and the province of Georgia. These colonies formed the first states of the United States of America. The Constitution of the United States was drafted in the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1787. It refers to the power and rights of people of the United States. In the same year, 1789, the Declaration of Human Rights and Citizens was signed in France. This led to the abolition of the absolutist rule of the French monarchs and the birth of the First French Republic. It was only in 1791 that the first 10 constitutional amendments were made in the American Constitution, which are now known as the Constitutional Bill of Rights. Within the Bill of Rights is the freedom of expression, religion, assembly, and petition. In 1864, the first Geneva Convention was held in Geneva, Switzerland. The convention protects wounded and sick soldiers on land during war without discrimination and the respect for the Red Cross and medical equipment during wartime. This convention represents the fourth updated version of the Geneva Convention on the wounded and sick, following those adopted in 1864, 1906, and 1929. The United Nations was formed in San Francisco, California on October 24, 1945, with 51 leading member states. They aim to promote world peace and prevent the resurgence of world war. The first 51 original member states include Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Bolivia, Brazil, Belarusian Soviet Socialist Republic, Canada, Chile, China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Czechoslovakia, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Ethiopia, France, Greece, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, India, Iran, Iraq, Lebanon, Liberia, Luxembourg, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nicaragua, Norway, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, the Philippine Republic, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Turkey, Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, Union of South Africa, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, United Kingdom, United States of America, Uruguay, Venezuela, and Yugoslavia. For the full growth of the United Nations membership, you can check their website, which I will link in the description box below. And then lastly, we have the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, or UDHR, in 1948. This is the Universal Declaration of Natural Rights, freedom of speech, belief, and of any threat, and it declares that all are born free and have the same rights as everyone else. Before I forget, natural rights are that which is inalienable from a person. Basically, every person in the world has these rights: the right to live, to be free, or to be educated, and the like. There's another type of human right, which is known as legal rights, and these are privileges bestowed upon a citizen of a country. In other words, natural rights are rights by all the people of the world, and legal rights are subjective to the laws of the land to which a person belongs to. So, that's our brief history of the emergence of human rights from Cyrus Cylinder in 539 BCE to Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948. Of course, the progress of human rights is ongoing up to the present times. I hope you learned something from this brief, simple, and direct presentation about the history of human rights. If you have any topics that you would like to discuss, please suggest them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for more. Have a good day!